Did you know without hiring an SEO agency, you can actually do your on-page SEO audit just using AI? If you are a beginner in SEO or not doing much for SEO right now, this is fantastic. It's going to give you all the critical issues that you can work on right away and things that are working well so you can feel a little proud of yourself. But if you're already an SEO expert, this is great for a quick overview before you dive deeper. So here's the tutorial to do this SEO audit just using AI. If you already have your on-page SEO content, that's great. If not, I like using the website content crawler by Apify. So just go to apify.com, sign up for the free account. The credits you get on the free plan should be good enough to kind of do it for like a handful of websites. But of course, if you're an agency and you're trying to do this for bulk, you might want to upgrade to the paid account. Once you're in Apify, look for the website content crawler, try for free. And here, all you gotta do is like type in the URL of the website you want to scrape. You can go into the settings in terms of like what you want to crawl. But even if you stick with the default setting, it's pretty comprehensive. So we're gonna stick to the basics for this tutorial. Okay, so I'm just gonna type in the website URL here, zapier.com, and just gonna hit start. Now it's gonna go through like the sitemap and it's gonna crawl all the pages from Zapier and it's gonna export all the content data from that Zapier page. So I'm gonna stop it here because like we got a whole bunch of pages and we're gonna do this audit one page at a time. Of course, you can do all of them automatically with Zapier automation. So once we have the automation run, you can export the results. So here I'm just gonna view the HTML table in a new tab. Here we can see we got all the content, all the text on the page, all the headers, all the meta tag, all the meta content on the page. So all we got to do is like just sort of copy all the content, put it in a spreadsheet for whatever pages you want to like, do the audit for, or you can just export as a CSV that we can upload to the AI later on. Okay, so once we have the results, we're gonna go here to Claude, which is what I like using, and I'm gonna use this like prompt that I've sort of worked on. So this prompt is a bit more like structured because like I like doing the prompts this way. But yeah, basically all I'm trying to like tell AI here is like what is my SEO, what is SEO a little bit, what sort of things I want to look through for the analysis. So I'm just gonna use this prompt. And I'm gonna add all that content that I extracted from the page. And I'm gonna paste this along with this prompt. So AI sort of knows like what sort of content to go through. And as soon as I do that, it's gonna do its thing. And now here I have my sort of like SEO analysis for that specific page. I have an overall SEO health score. Again, it's kind of like subjective because it's just AI doing its thing. So I don't know what scale this is going from, but I sort of get this chart where it's sort of like giving me analysis of like my content depth, my keyword usage, my meta tags, user experience, and technical SEO. For the user experience part, again, based on what you mentioning in the prompt here, it's just sort of referring to like what's kind of on the page, just looking at like let's say user testimonials and stuff like that based on the context of the page. So sort of giving an idea of like from SEO perspective what is going on here. If we scroll further down here, we're getting critical issues. This is like AI's analysis of like what's something we should work on like right away. We have some warnings, so these are the things you might want to like consider, but like it's not a priority right now. And then you have some optimized elements, so like things AI thinks we're doing well, so we can give ourselves a pat on the back. So this is like the sort of like quick SEO audit just for one page. For example, Zapier's website, we had like hundreds of pages, so you can technically like we can run an automation so we go through every single one of them. Or if you are working on specific campaign or a project, you can just pick this handful new pages that you're working on and you can sort of like do that quick analysis of what is going on in your SEO. And either you can work on it yourself, work with a team, or work with an agency. And of course, if you are an agency, this is a great way to like generate some reporting for your clients. Of course, you're getting paid for it. So I would say use it as a first draft, and then of course verify this data with your own analysis and your expertise to make sure it's actually being reflected the right way and not just like AI fabricating things, because of course hallucination is a problem. But I do expect these things to get better and better as AI is being trained and then getting better, like pretty much with every model. So here's a quick way of doing an on-page SEO audit for any page with just scraping the content, using AI with a prompt to do the analysis. And by the way, for those who are wondering, like how am I getting all these cool graphics here on Claude? Basically using Claude Artifact, and in my prompt, I'm saying that you should show me the results as a visual data using like, all these things. So I'm actually like adding that in my instructions to Claude that this is what it needs to do. So that's why I'm getting like, these cool sort of graphics with my output. This is how it works. Give it a shot with your website and comment down below if the results were useful or not. Thanks for tuning in. For more content about AI and its workflows, keep watching the channel. See you later.